Good day, guys. Bing here. Today we're going to try this one. But I don't think it can be tricky to create adaptive family, because then it's hard to control the curve, the arc. So I'm thinking maybe we can just create a face-based family just like this one. So which we can control the size. So for example, the size of this apply, and also the curve. So let me just save. Let me just save this family for now, in case I forgot how to model it again. Save it. So let's start. So first, this will be a face-based family. So just start with this generic model, face-based family template. First we need to create some reference plans. So RP reference plan, and then we add some dimension equal and another dimension here. So now for this one, I'm just going to call it W1 instance, and for this one I'm going to call it W2 instance, and so now let's what's the next step? So now let's go to front view. So this is, so imagine this is a base, right? So it's a base. If I go to 3D view, so this is a base for the face-based family. So if we place this family onto a ceiling, it will be upside down. So what we're going to do is we're going to create that shape. So it will be something like this. It will curved, and we need to create that curve. So I'm going to use reference lines to create those sweeps. So let's add a reference plan here, and then add so this reference plan will be used to control the center mark of that curve, so center point. So let's add a parameter. Let's call it R instance, and now what I'm going to do is I'll just create let me think. Create a reference line, and I'll use the center and arc. So start from this point, and so this is the center point, and then just draw something like maybe doesn't matter. So just draw a reference line like this. So now add a radius, and then apply that R to it. And then I think by default, so you will see this reference line will follow this, but I want to make sure, so I'll just use a line and lock them onto the reference plan. And also I want to lock this center mark. So select this reference line, check this box, center mark visible. Now you will see this. So let me just TL to show. So thing to just use a thin line, so we can see all these lines a little bit better. So align reference plan this point, reference plan this point. So, and also you want to double check. So if type VV and go check this box, automatic sketch dimensions. So if it's not fully constrained, you will see some temporary dimensions, blue color dimensions, but for this one it's all good. So now you can see if you change this one, so we still need to do something. So for this one it's okay. So you can see if we move this one, it will automatically adjust to match all these constraints. So this is one of the reference line. So if I go to 3D view, so it's in the middle. So what we're going to do is we need to place this one on this side. So select this reference line and click on this edit work plan, and pick plan, okay, and pick this reference plan. So now it's here, and what we need to do is I'm going to just copy this one to there, and usually you won't be able to copy, but if you press shift, so you can copy this to here, but we still need to constrain it, because once we copy we lose all the constraint. So now let's go to front again. So now you will see all these blue color temporary dimension, so they are on the new one. So what we're going to do is first select the original one. So I think this is the one, so H. Okay, so now this is the new one, so then we can just align, lock, align, lock, align, lock, and align, lock. And we still need to add one more constraint to it, so to get rid of this one. So for this instance, we just need to add a radius and apply that radius to it. So now it's all good. And then once again, we need to go back to floor plan. Although this one's sitting here, but it's not constrained onto this reference plan. So for example, if I drag this one, so you will see it won't follow, right? So we just need to select it, edit, and pick a plan. Okay, pick this reference plan. Now everything's under control. So now you can see in 3D view. So let's just H the dimension. So you will see these two reference lines. And if we adjust these dimensions, you will see, yep, we're good. And the next step is we need to add another two reference lines. So from here to here, here to here. But because this is not mass, in mass we can just place a point, connect them, or just directly place on these lines. But in here, this is a generic model. We can't do that. We can't place point. We can't connect point. We can't place spline through points or anything like that. So we need to set work plan and place onto the work plan. So in this situation, so we're going to just have a look. Maybe go to floor plan. So we can place a reference line onto this reference plan and another one onto this one. Okay, so let's set work plan in this floor plan view and pick this reference plan, and then we go to either left or right. Let's go to left, and then you can see this reference line here. So they are two arc, and I believe the line will be sitting here, right? So, and then what we're going to do is we're going to just draw a reference plan. I'm not going to draw it directly on there because I wanted to control this one, right? Control this reference plan. Okay, so, and I'll just move it roughly close to that, and then go to front view. So this reference plan will eventually sitting on this point, but we need to add a parameter to it to control this. So let me just, okay, so let's ignore this. I'll just do a new one. Okay, so this one, if I connect this to this point, connect this and connect this, so this is a right angle triangle. Okay, always. Okay, always. And we know that we know R. Okay, so this is R, right? This is R, and we also know the width. So overall, it's either W1 or W2. And this is half of it, so either W1 or W2 divided by 2. Okay, and then we know these two, right? So we know this one and this one. So what we need to get is this, which is this one. So in right angles triangular, we know that if we know A and B, we can get C equals, if this is A, if this is B, C equals square root A square minus B square. So this is the formula. Okay, so let's go back to Revit, and we can just add a dimension to these two reference plan and add a what do we call it? Call it a C. Let's just call it a C instance. Okay, and then go to family types. So we just put that formula in this. So it will be sqrt square root of a square. A in here is the r square minus I'm not sure which one, W1 or W2, but we can always try. Okay, so let's try W1 divided by 2 and square. So we just need to bracket and then square 2 bracket. So let's have a look. So I'll just apply and see what happens. If it's, if this reference plane is sitting right on this point, after we apply this formula, which means the W1 is correct. So if I change this one to W2, you will see, oh hang on, no, because they are exact same. So maybe we should just change them, so make them different. Okay, so now you can see it's actually wrong. See, when I change this one to W1 and W2 to different number, so it tells us this W1 is wrong. So we just, if I change this one to W2, so you can see this reference plane will sit right on this point. So okay, so it should be W2. Click OK, and that's it. So now go to floor plan. Now we can place those reference lines. So we just need to pick work plan first. Go to left view and draw a reference line here. Okay, so from this point, so you can uncheck the chain, so which means you can, after you place this one, you can directly click on these to, lock them onto these existing reference lines or reference plans. I think that should be good enough. So go to floor plan again, set work plan. This time pick the one on the right. Let's pick this one and just go to either left or right. Again, reference line here to here, lock. There's nothing here, but that should be fine. So to double check, just type VV and turn on the automatic. So there's 10 here. So I just want to make sure, just align AL, pick this point, not this one, try again. Still not one, maybe tab, maybe do this. Let's have a look, select this one. So this one looks like it's already locked onto everything. So HH, I think should be this one. Okay, so like AL, yeah, all good. So now HR, so go back to 3D view. So now we have this these 4 reference line, and just have a test. So if I change this one to 1200, it will change the size. Change it to 1 meter, it will change the size. If I change the radius, this will change the curve. Right, everything's good. So now we can start to create that shape. But before that, I want to create a profile. So because this will make it much easier to control the shape. So for this profile, I'm going to just draw a very simple shape. Okay, so maybe I'm not sure, 60 by 60 maybe, and then maybe sit in the middle here like this, or maybe I'll just add some curve to it as well. I'll use fillet arc, maybe 20 millimeter like this. Okay, so maybe something like this. So now I'll load this one into this here, into this face-based family, and then we can start to create sweep. So create sweep. So the one you first, I'm going to use pick parts because we already have all these reference lines, and the one that you first pick is very important because this one will decide the orientation of the profile. So if you pick this one first, and you will see it's, so see this profile, the direction of this the, what do we call it, work plan or reference plan, it's actually not what we want. So imagine if you place, so I'll just finish this one and then pick this family 4. So you can see it's not right. No, and it looks like we just model it on the wrong side. You can see it's not right? So let me just or maybe just change the scale a little bit so it's not a very thin line. We can still see. Okay, so we better just go back to the family, adjust it. Okay, so go on the family 4, edit. I'll just mirror it, uncheck the copy, just mirror it to the other side, load this back and overwrite. Okay, so now you can see it's on the angle because this edge, this reference line is the first one we pick. So to change this one, we can just edit and delete this line and then pick this again. So now you can see this one is placed on here. So now the orientation of the profile should be correct. And then we can just pick all these lines. And now we can finish, and here will be some issue here. Okay, looks like Revit's not happy with this one. Revit won't be able to, we can't create this shape for some reason. And when you click on this one, it tells you nothing. Okay, it tells you nothing. And okay, so don't give up. I just had some test, and I find that if we do this, if we do not close it entirely, if we have some open here, and we can create this shape. Okay. Oh, hang on. That why it's on the other side. Anyway, so this should be yeah, flip it. Yeah, let me just flip it. Okay, anyway, so as you can see, if I do not close it, or even if I just extend this one past that point, we can do it. Okay, but if we stop it perfectly at this point, no, it won't work. So yeah, this is a little bit tricky, but I find that at least we can create 2 instead of 1. So and then we can just join them. So yeah, if you find a better way to do it, please let me know. But eventually I have to do it this way. So what I think what I did actually is I'll just and also because we use pick edge, pick a 3D edge, we can't just drag this one and pick another one. No, we can't do that. It's either one, so on or off. And we can't split it because we use pick line. Okay, so eventually I think what I did is actually, let me just finish this one. I'll just finish this one. Eventually I did is instead of have one line, see this is one line, I actually break this line. Okay, so let me just and I think, yeah, I have some reference lines there, so I can lock them onto. So and now I'll split the reference line. Okay, and then I'll just select this reference line, maybe just AL align this end point to that reference line and end point to that reference line. So we have 1, 2, 3. So reason why I want 3 reference line instead of 2 is I want this corner, I want to connect this one to this one, so create that very nice corner. And then also here, so then I just need to create a little one here, so and can we join them. So now let's edit this sweep again. So let's do it in 3D view so it's easier. Pick path, and once again I want to pick this again. So now this will create one. It won't pick another one because we use pick 3D edge. And also we want to pick this one. Okay, so this time finish. Okay, so then that's 1, and I'll create CS, create a similar, pick this edge, finish. Oh, hang on. Yeah, finish this one, edit profile. Oh, sorry, wrong one. should pick for profile. So cancel, select profile, and select family 4, finish. So now we have a new issue here because the orientation of that profile, it's following the the overall direction, which is vertical, but it's not following the angle here. So we need to work it out. So let's go to front view. So it's quite easy actually. So if you look at this one, so currently the directions this, we need to rotate it by this angle. So once we rotate this, rotate the profile by this angle, it will match the rest of the sweeps. So how can we get this angle? So yeah, very simple trigonometry. So this angle equals this, and in this right angle triangle, so we can work out this by using any two of these three lengths. Okay, so we know all these three, so there's no problem at all. So let's call this angle A. Do we have A already? Oh yeah, we don't have A here, so that will be fine. Maybe I'll just call it capital A. So let's call it capital A. So we're going to use sine. Okay, so sine A equals this one. So which is W2 divided by 2. Okay, so W, we did this before, and divide by R. Okay, so this is where we get the angle. So which means angle A equals arc sine W2 divided by 2 divided by R. So this is a formula for this. So let me just move this to my other screen, so we can add. So okay, so create an angular parameter. Let's call it A angle instance. Okay, formula is A sine bracket W divided by 2 divided by 2 divided by R. And okay, so apparently it's lowercase w2. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, w2 divided by 2. Yeah, that's right. So now we have 17.46. Okay, and then we can go to select this one. We just link this to A. Okay. Wrong. Wrong direction. So that's fine. We can call it A negative. And instance. Okay. Go to family types. A negative equals negative A. And then that's it. So if we join them, so it looks like it's like 1. Okay. So so now let's have a test. So if I go to a project, and let's create a arch ceiling. To create that, so first let's just draw a reference plan, and I'm going to set world plan, pick on this plan, and then just create some model in place, because we can't do normal ceiling like that, right? So I'll just use extrusion, so something like this, and add some arc to it. And okay, so and maybe mirror it. Okay, so, forgot to check the bulk copies. Okay, so maybe just move this a little bit. Split, trim, split SL, trim TR, mirror DM or MM, and that's it. So let's go 3D view, drag it, so make it a little bit deep, and finish. So now we can go back to our face-based family, load this in here, so we can start to play Okay, so first let's have a look. Looks like it's wrong orientations. Need to be rotated by 90 degrees. Let's press space, and that's it. And let's check what this radius is. Okay, so to do this, you can just dimension. You can go to elevation to dimension, or you can dimension in 3D view as well. To dimension in 3D view, just pick a face perpendicular to this curved arced surface, and we can dr dimension the radius of it. Okay, so oops, let me just try to hang on, click here. Yeah, okay, so this is an interesting arc radius, so that's fine. So 1909.2, that's fine. So we can just go here, type in 1909.2. so this will make this perfectly match the surface. All right, and then of course you can change the size of these, and also sorry, this is the radius. If we change the radius, of course you want to change that as well, so it match. And this is it. So copy. Oops, looks like yeah, so maybe just create a similar, and you can change the size. Okay, so this is it. If you have any questions, please let me know. I think it can be placed on flat and surface, but we can try to, probably not perfect, but you can try to increase this one so it looks like flat. But yeah, looks like flat, but it's not actually not flat. But yeah, okay, so this is it. Yeah, if you have a better idea, or if you know how to create this shape using one sweep, please let me know. Okay, I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.